This is the weather forecast video for Tuesday, May the 3rd, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see two storm systems, one to the east and one to the west. The one to the east producing rain and thunderstorms over the Ohio into Tennessee Valley into the south, another one producing some precipitation over the west. Watch morning map, fairly quiet, only a few flood and flash flood watches and some warnings in Arkansas into the Ohio Valley and in New England. Otherwise, the rest of the country is relatively quiet and benign. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. See, the heaviest precipitation will be in New England down into the Ohio Valley, with upwards of a quarter to maybe a half to 3/4 of an inch of precipitation possible over the state, with the heaviest amounts over the north and the lightest over the south. Here's the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 1 p.m. today. You can see a trough just to the east of the state and another vortex over the U.S.-Canadian border in Montana down at the surface. You can see there's that front east of the state with rain and thunderstorms and heavy rain at that, but here cool with a high pressure system and clear skies. Wednesday, southerly winds begin to take hold. Temperatures will begin to warm back up into the 60s, maybe approaching 70 in the far west, as a weak storm system that you saw in the satellite to the west moving through on Thursday with some rain and possibly a thunderstorm. This is likely a Wednesday night through mid-Thursday afternoon event. Friday, that storm is off to the east. There's a low pressure northwest of the state. Southwesterly winds will begin to take hold once again. Temperatures likely in the 60s to near 70 degrees. As we head into Saturday, on Mother's Day weekend, you can see a low pressure just moving out of the state with a possibility of a shower or thunderstorm Saturday morning maybe. Sunday, Mother's Day, you can see southerly winds again, temperatures likely in the 60s to maybe low 70s, and some rain possible over the western counties of the state Sunday evening. As we head into Monday, you can see low pressure over about Valentine, Nebraska, southerly winds. We could see some rain, maybe some thunderstorms on that at that time. As we head off into a week from today, Tuesday, you can see that storm system is now moved up into North Dakota. Southerly winds, still some chances of rain then. We head off into voodoo country. This is May the 15th. You can see a upper level low over New England and eastern Canada, and one west of San Francisco with a ridge over the center part of the country. Down at the surface, you can see several storm systems. One off the west coast, one in the center of the country that could bring us some rain, maybe a thunderstorm or two, and one over New England. As we head off into May 16th, the next day, you can see there's the storm system moving east of the state, while the other ones are moving onshore in California and out into Canada. And at the end of the forecast period on May the 18th, you can see there's still upper level feature over the Canadian Maritimes, one over the center part of the country and one out west where there's a low off the Pacific Northwest, one in the center of the country and one in New England, so a fairly active middle of the month of May. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.